You can't outmaneuver this baby. You see this baby? This baby called your nervous system. You can't outmaneuver this girl. You can't outmaneuver this guy. You can't outrun the runner. Do you know your nervous system sings a song for you every day? You know? Yeah? Your nervous system sings a song for you every day. And it says, listen very carefully. Your nervous system says, as long as I'm here, no one can hurt you. The nervous system says, as long as I'm here, no one or thing can hurt you. Now, sounds romantic, sounds caring, but you see the nervous system says, as long as I'm here, no one thing can hurt you. Now, it does not judge what this one person or this thing is. As long as this thing has the probability of hurting you, the nervous system will not allow it to pass. The nervous system is like the watchman. Let that board dance. The nervous system is like the watchman at the gate who stands there and says, bring your book. What is your name? What class are you going to? Why are you late? Go back home. The nervous system is the head teacher. The head teacher who comes to class and says, why are you sleeping? I will call your parents. Go and kneel in front of the staff room. It is the disciplinarian of the system. It ensures you do not get anything, anyone, or any place that poses physical, mental, psychological, emotional threat to you. Now, this is where the funny thing comes in. You want to manifest abundance for yourself. Are we together? You want to manifest abundance. You want to manifest all the good things. Is this mic working? Hey, you want to manifest abundance for yourself. Now, understand that this money, let's depict this abundance as a person. Are we together? As a person carrying a black suitcase. Now, this person approaches the gate, which is your reality. And the nervous system is standing right there like a policeman, like a very paid policeman, very serious policeman. It is standing right there. And then it asks this person, now this abundance, who are you? It says, I am 10K. It says I am a relationship, whatever it is you want for yourself. Now that thing, that person says it is that thing. Then this nervous system of yours asks this person, what is that you are carrying in that black suitcase? I don't care about your name. I want to see what you're carrying in that suitcase. What happens? See, this person opens the suitcase. In this case, the opening of this case is basically the perception, the slight perception of this thing, like you envisioning that relationship, whatever it is, like that moment of thinking. We depict it as the person opening the suitcase. Now, when this person opens the suitcase, the what? This nini, the nervous system, the watchman, it picks and says, wait, Omer, I don't know that thing. I don't know that thing. I don't know that thing. And because I don't know that thing, you will not pass. My friend, you will not pass. Now, this is the problem. Your nervous system does not recognize what is in the suitcase of this person. So it says you will not pass. In this case, it does not recognize the 10K, the relationship, the love, the safety, the abundance, the visibility. It does not recognize that. So it says what? You will not pass. But now you cartoon. What you do is you are now the person standing right here. You see the way, like friends, the way you can go and friends are like, you go tell him. Just go. Now you're the friend who keeps saying, just go. So this manifestation of yours, it comes and tells you, they're not allowing me in. But you, instead of sitting back and asking yourself, why is my nervous system not allowing this thing in? You think your nervous system is stupid and it is dumb. So you force this person to go. So the more you're forcing this manifestation to come through the gate, the more your nervous system is getting aggravated. Now, as the watchman gets angry, he gets redder, he gets puffer like the Hulk, he gets bigger, he's ready to fight. Now, that is when you experience the tightness in your gut. That is when you experience the cognitive dissonance. That is when you experience frustration. That is when you experience stress overload. That is when you experience blankness in terms of blacking out, or maybe like you zone out, you can't comprehend what is going on. That is when you experience the feeling of your body telling you, I am about to crash the fuck out. You are pushing me to the wall. So understand that your nervous system, as long as it's here, No one can hurt you. But this no one is not a good person or a bad, as long as it is not familiar to your nervous system, it will be rejected. So unfamiliarity, familiarity equals what? Rejection. It doesn't matter if you are about to be evicted and you need that money and that client is supposed to pay you. If your nervous system is unfamiliar to the receivership of that money, to the security of receiving that money, if it is unfamiliar with the concept of trusting another human being to deliver on their word, my friend, it will reject that. That's when clients will cancel on you. That is when things go bad. That is when life starts happening. You know you're going through it. You know you're going through it. It's because your nervous system is like, hey, oh, bitch, you ain't passing this fucking gate. And I'ma bitch you up for you do. I'ma throw hands up in here. So quite frankly, that is exactly what you are dealing with. So understand that what you are gonna do is you are not gonna fight this watchman. You see this watchman at the gate, you're not gonna fight this baby. You don't fight this baby. What you do is you sweet talk this watchman. I want you to sweet talk. I want you to talk to this watchman like your life depends on it. Sweet. I hope you can see. Perfect. Sweet talk the watchman. You see the way sometimes you can forget your key and you go there and the gate is locked and you start smiling at the watchman like, just open. And he opens. You sweet talk the watchman. Now, how do you sweet talk the watchman? You focus on your subconscious models, not your conscious knowledge, not your conscious beliefs, not the thing you know. It is about the thing you're silently embodying. Because silent embodiment results into physical manifestation. That was write that down. Before Abby. Are we together? You sweet talk the watchman by focusing on your subconscious models, not your conscious beliefs. Because everyone knows, even you know you're supposed to have money. But why don't you have it? It's because on a subconscious level, you've not embodied it. Now, this is where we talk about the concept of distortion. Are we together? Because conscious beliefs represent addition, logical updates. Subconscious models represent reduction or negation. So you find that you're updating, you're saying, I am rich, I'm abundant. But subconsciously, you're like, I'm scared of being judged. I'm scared of being seen. I'm scared of going out there. I'm scared of losing people. I'm scared of losing clients. So what happens? You're adding as you're subtracting. This is where the decision comes in, and this results into signal distortion, basically. Are we together? Which communicates in coherence, which leads the universal field to give you exactly which you do not want. In this case, lack, stress, scarcity. So what you do is you focus on your subconscious models. Now, how you focus on your subconscious models to sweet talk the watchman. Baby. Baby, I'm preaching. You focus on your subconscious models by focusing on emotion. Energy in motion, because emotion is what communicates. Emotion is what the subconscious mind understands, nothing else. Now, when I talk about emotion, I want you to take that specific reality you want for yourself. Let's call it X, the thing in the suitcase. The thing in the suitcase for the one who's at the gate. You take that thing, and I want you to scout in the back. I want you to sit and meditate and think of an event in which you are disappointed, you are refused, or an event in which you got a negative outcome that is in relation to the event you're dealing with now. So in this case, if it's money, think about a time. Let's put B. Go back. Think about a time when you either wanted money so bad and you did not get it, or you were given money and it disappeared. Just think of a time that you lost money and you felt fear and you felt stress. You're gonna realize that when this thing happened, a strong emotion was felt. And when it was felt, that is when the subconscious model was established. In this case, a story is formed. So in that case, maybe you asked for money, or you worked so hard and you worked hard for that money and you were not paid, you were rejected, or you were given that money and then you spent it badly, or you were not able to save it, and now you had the subconscious story of, I can't hold money, or I don't feel okay with this money. Any money represents a story of uncertainty or stress. What happens? This subconscious model never died. The event passed, You know, the event passed and everything happened. But that subconscious model was never forgotten. It sat there like, you see, like your ex, that ex that won't leave you. That subconscious model, it just sat there in the living room of your mind and it said, you know what, Mimi siendi mahali. I will not go anywhere. Where will you take me? I know I need this money and I feel safe. I accept that I was looked at a certain way because of money, but now I am reshaping my identity and I am accepting money. I'm accepting stability. Money represents stability for me. It represents peace. And I want you to see yourself in that state where that problem has already been solved. The rent has been paid. The fees has been paid. The money has been sent. Now sit in that feeling. What happens is these emotions are going to be read to your nervous system, to the watchman. And it's going to be like, oh, wait, so this thing is not too bad. It's not too bad, Abby. It's not too bad. Then the gates are going to open. Then the person is going to go through. Then the reality is going to shift. And that is when you see, these are the things we call miracles. It's not miracles, B. It's not miracles. Some things are miracles, it's not miracles, Abby. So do you see? Do you see? Do you see when my hand is hurting?